Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu has now spoken out on the counting of the votes and said that the manner in which the counting has begun and the opposition leaders are threatening the polling officers again, which is not right for democracy. He said that the opposition halted the counting for a long time. He has urged the Himachal BJP unit leaders to have patience and not put pressure on the people. He further stated that the CRPF and Haryana police convoy have taken away 5-6 MLAs. Quickly listen in.
नेता काउंटिंग हॉल के पास आकर बार बार काउंटिंग ऑफिसरों को धमका रहे हैं। ये लोकतंत्र के लिए अच्छा नहीं है। अभी आपने अभी देखा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता बार बार आके बोल रहे हैं कि वोट क्यों डालने दिया। अगर आप वोट ही नहीं डालने देंगे तो कैसे लोकतंत्र और राज्य सभा में चुनावों में वोटों की गिनती कैसे शुरू होगी। कितनी देर इन्होंने वोटों की गिनती को रोकी है। मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जो हिमाचल इकाई के जो नेता है उनको कहना चाहूंगा, सब्र रखिए और इतना ज्यादा लोगों को दबाव में मत डालिए। और जो विधायकों को लेकर सीआरपीएफ की और हरियाणा पुलिस की कॉन्वे जो लेके गई है, वो 5-6 विधायकों को लेकर गए हैं। और निश्चित तौर पर मैं कह सकता हूं कि जो लोग गए हैं उनके परिवार के लोग उनसे संपर्क कर रहे हैं और वो अपने परिवार से जरूर संपर्क करें और इसमें कोई घबराने की बात नहीं है। विपक्ष
Okay, Vipin, statement there by the Chief Minister himself. He's saying that there is a lot of pressure that is being created by BJP's unit in Himachal Pradesh, which has led to this possibility of a cross vote in the state. What more can you inform our viewers? What really is the situation right now?
Well, as far as these Rajya Sabha elections were concerned, approx 10 to 12 days back, we were there at Shimla. India News Munch was there, and the Chief Minister of Himachal, Sukhwinder Singh Thakur, was the chief guest. And I asked him this particular question that BJP have fielded Harsh Mahajan for these polls. So on which he clearly stated that this is the strategy of opposition. When we were in opposition, we used to field candidates for Rajya Sabha election, knowing this particular fact that we will not be getting the numbers or will not be winning the election. But, about Harsh Mahajan candidature for the Rajya Sabha polls, he stated that this is just a strategy and they won't be, getting the numbers. But as far as this election is concerned, since morning, a lot of drama is happening there at Himachal Assembly. Continues what we witnessed since morning, that these 6 MLAs went untraced by the Congress MLAs who were continuously Congress party high command and the state leadership was continuously trying to trace them. But after casting their particular vote, they have reached at Haryana now. And as you heard, Sukhwinder Singh Thakur, he clearly stated that they have been taken to Haryana, which we are standing at PWD rest house right currently, where these MLAs are staying. And as far as the pressure is concerned, he's clearly stating that the BJP is continuously pressurizing the counting officers, and this is not good for the democracy. So as far as the statements are concerned, you can see the Sukhwinder Singh Thakur earlier clearly stated that it's a money game which is happening over here at Himachal Rajya Sabha poll. But as far as the results are concerned, still the counting is on, and we have to wait for the official declaration. But as far as the MLAs who have been alleged for the cross voting, they have already reached Haryana. Okay. So we have to wait and see what sort of result will be coming from Himachal Assembly when election commission or
Okay, all right, Vipin, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Savio also with us. Savio, allegations there coming from the Congress party against the BJP as far as Himachal Pradesh is concerned, that a lot of pressure has been put not only on the party MLAs but now also on the counting officials. It was a important seat. It was Harsh Mahajan versus Abhishek Manu Singhvi of the Congress party, and there is no clarity as to what really will be the outcome. How does the BJP then respond?
Well, Devika, I think it is within their rights for the Congress to allege whatever they want to. However, I would rather wait for the outcome of what the counting is all about to see what the end results are. And if any of the party, whether it's the BJP or the Congress, feels that there is any malpractice that has been undertaken at that point of time, they do have the courts of law to find relief in. But what is important to understand as far as Rajya Sabha elections are concerned, that a lot of it, whether it was Karnataka, and I congratulate the Congress leaders who have won in Karnataka as well as the BJP leaders. For us, it's important for us to understand that Rajya Sabha primarily is about the elected representatives already there. So when you have a situation like cross-voting that happens in Himachal Pradesh, for that matter, at this point of time, as what we are getting to hear, then Congress needs to ask itself, why would their candidates want to cross-vote when they are in power in the state in the first place? In Karnataka, they remain together, they are working together. In some parts, they are not. So Congress is a divided house. You can allege whatever you want to the BJP. And at the end of the day, if there's something wrong, the court will point out. It did the same in Chandigarh as well, right? So allow for the process to continue. Don't claim that democracy is in danger, because Congress cannot hold a candle as far as democracy is concerned. Their history shows their level of commitment to democracy, their level of commitment to horse trading when they had to win the election. So we don't need to get into that. What is important is whether there has been complete fair play in the Rajya Sabha elections. And if anybody feels there isn't, then they have the courts at their disposal to seek justice if there's something gone wrong.
Okay, Akhil Khan, the Congress party, they are now alleging pressure in Himachal Pradesh, where it continues to now be a close call. There is a possibility of a loss as well. But in Karnataka, where you win, there is no cross-voting, there is no pressure, but a state where you are sort of losing the seat, once again, we're back to the same old narrative that there is pressure politics and there is a lot of hanky-panky being done by the BJP.
Deepika, the most important aspect of any election or political system is your intention. What is your intention? Why you are fielding the candidate when there is no hope of winning them, there is no possibility of winning them? It means you wanted to manipulate, like you are doing in Himachal Pradesh. And Himachal Pradesh also, when genuinely a person who was sick and he has brought to for voting, BJP is objecting for that, and they have done themselves in Uttar Pradesh like that. So they are playing the dual standard, the politics, dirty politics. They say that okay, if we are doing this is right, and if other persons are doing this, that is wrong. So this is the kind of high-handedness and a kind of dictatorship they want to create.
No,
they want to do in every aspect of elections.
Sir, that in Karnataka, where you win 3 out of 4 seats, it's all well and good. Even though there is now news coming in of Karnataka's BJP unit wanting to file a complaint against one of its own MLAs who's been accused of cross-voting. So in Karnataka, if the BJP cross-votes, it's absolutely okay, and there is no hue and cry about that. But in Himachal, if it's not going your way, then you start accusing the BJP Deepika, of putting pressure on your MLAs.
It's not simple like that. The most important aspect is, first of all, their voice from their inside. There is a difference, and BJP is manipulated. Always you will find BJP has been manipulating the things through muscle power, through ED power, through CVI power, through money power. It has been very, very clear. Everybody knows in our country, and worldwide people knows. So if a person is doing on his own consciousness, then it is okay. And you say, is there any proof?
Money power in Karnataka.
Is there any proof that they have been influenced by means through money power or by muscle power?
You're saying
it is not there.
That this is what the BJP does. You're saying that this is what the BJP does. It uses money power and muscle power. Then how come they were not able to do that in Karnataka?
It depends. It depends. You see, Karnataka in South, BJP's impression is very bad. They are all knowing that BJP is not going to give a good good governance in our country, and it has been proved since last 10 years what they have done politically, socially, and
Himanshu Bhatt also has
economically they have destroyed the country.
Okay, Manasvi, I need to
everybody knows. And most important thing, just you ask me this question, Deepika, in our North India, it is not the case. They are being pushed through this polarization. Polarization politics, religious politics, because in our North India people are emotional. They are misusing their emotion.
Okay, I've understood you. 1 second. Himanshu, but I'll also bring you in. Manasvi, what do you then make of what has happened in Karnataka, where the Congress party has managed to win 3 out of the 4 seats, BJP is bagged 1, but in Himachal there is now news coming in of cross-voting. Does this now seem like trouble?
I think we have come of an age in a democracy as vibrant and as large as ours, that we should be the torchbearer of democracy for the world. And cross voting, something should not be tolerated by all the party lines, be it Congress or BJP. There should be a no show at all in terms of cross voting. But
yes,
what is happening
enough.
right now? Somewhere down the line, we are kind of celebrating cross-voting, be it in Karnataka or in Himachal Pradesh. That should not be the case. How can we have a vibrant democracy when the MLAs, which have been elected from a baggage of Congress or BJP, are cross-voting? They're basically betraying their own voters. So this should not have happened in 75 years of democracy. And so vibrant, while we are the mother of the democracy of the world. What are we showcasing to the world? Yes, it is okay to cross-vote, be it muscle power or money power or any kind of power for that matter. And it cannot be right. If for that matter, BJP says that you are quiet in Karnataka and Congress says you are quiet in Himachal Pradesh, that cannot be two ways out of it. There is one way only. Cross-voting is wrong. It should not be tolerated. It should be condemned. That should be the way forward. We cannot be having a good cross-voting in Karnataka and bad cross-voting in Himachal Pradesh. It's bad for the democracy of this nation. Whatever could be the reason. This could be muscle power or sudden change of heart power. Whatever is the reason. But it is bad for the democracy. We should all condemn it. There should not be two ways out of it.
Okay. Himanshu Bhatt also wants to make a point that I want to shift the conversation to Uttar Pradesh as well. Yes, Himanshu Bhatt.
What I would say is, what Manasvi said right now is idealistic condition. That should happen, and then we should not have elections for Rajya Sabha. Based on the number of assembly seats in each party gets, they should be allotted the seats. It's as simple as that. In a vibrant democracy, when you are talking about when an MLA really changes his mind that he has no future with the party and he doesn't want to support that party anymore and goes to the other side, that has to be allowed. Otherwise, what he says is very, very correct. That idealistic situation should be vibrant democracy. What are we talking of vibrant democracy? We do have a vibrant democracy, all right, and that's why people change. Yes, by coercive means, if that is proved, they should not be allowed. I'm not against, I'm not for cross-voting. But what has been happening here from last 75 years is, when you get it, it's fine. When you don't get it, it's wrong. The way, in 20 minutes, this Himachal chief minister, as we were told, used to say, when we were in opposition, we used to do the same thing.
Okay.
He's the candidate, it's strategy. So when someone does it in Karnataka, that's not good enough. This is what our politicians are. We need to understand and we need to keep that in mind. Our politicians are all like that.
Okay.
Everybody talks of everything, very vibrant democracy and all, and that. It's all very nice, in debates. But in practical terms, things are this way and it will stay this way. In that, whatever cleanliness we can get, we need to get. And if somebody decides, an elected member decides, you have to respect it. If it is done by his own will. Yes, you means I'm not for it.
Okay, Savio, 30 seconds to you. Then I want to shift focus to news coming in from Uttar Pradesh as well.
What my good friend Manasvi is not understanding, that when when somebody is voting for a Rajya Sabha, as in the MLA is voting for a Rajya Sabha candidate, they are not necessarily doing it based on a party. They are looking at the individual who's standing irrespective of the party. So sometimes maybe the candidate is better and that is why there is a cross-voting that happens. I'm not saying it should be justified and neither am I saying it's supposed to be allowed. But just because that person belongs to a particular party is not the yardstick for somebody to vote him into a Rajya Sabha seat, right? It is his ability to deliver as a Rajya Sabha member in the interest of the state. So today, if a political party person believes that somebody in another political party, irrespective of BJP and Congress, thinks they can do a better job, I don't see a problem in it.
Okay, all right.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.